after Zandalari. Alright, I'm gonna go watch the duel in between. We kind of got ourselves a group going. I've completely forgot that Twins wanted to duel the Shaman, but we did get it organized fairly quickly. Zandalari and Twins taking the two different sides of the aisle. Twins hanging out by the cart. Zandalari hanging out on the other side of the tomb. Gets his artifact going, leaps at Twins and getting some instant cast damage off. Twins trying to find refuge behind the pillar yet again. Does get some CC with scatter shot onto Zandalar. Twins has a certain amount of healing. Zandalari has an insane amount of healing, can heal literally forever. Does knock Twins kind of out in the open. Lightning lasso to follow up, and it looks like maybe a knockout from the pet. The pet is all the way behind with Twins, so for Twins need to kite and run away from the pet, not take too much damage. Zandalari hiding behind the tombstone, getting a lot of healing going. Got a few instant casts off of Twins. Twins dropping under 2 million health. Big Ice Fury and a big one shot onto Twins. Oh no, that Shaman damage is way too much. Twins, it just took by surprise, I think. Alright, who is up next in their team? It is going to be Zandalari versus whoever else goes. Oh no, that's harsh, man. That's hard for a hunter. Shaman is one of those classes with like 3 different trees of cast. Fire, nature, and ice. You can't kick anything. So many pets, so many CC, stuns, hexes, roots, slows, and it looks like Zandalari is going up against Firenze, who is an Assassination Rogue. Can he survive Firenze? Firenze going with full damage, gets a root onto Firenze with an Ice Fury to follow, gonna get a lot of the damage onto Firenze with a massive slow. Firenze is hoping for a mobility, does get a sprint and a shadow step to Zandalari. Can Zandalari live this? Gets hit with a full kidney, knocks Firenze back a little bit, tries to go for healing surge. Did he get a kick out of Firenze? Does force a belf out of him. Zandalari dropping under 1 million health, does get a short stun out of the elemental, does get a trinket out of Firenze though. Still continuing to try to damage, does hex Firenze. Stormkeeper can go for damage or could go for healing. I think he's just going to go for damage. Are we going to see a cloak coming out of Firenze? Another kidney onto Zandalari. Trinket leap away. Firenze is dropping lower and lower in health. Zandalari barely hanging around his health number. Gets hit with a full blind, so that might be GG. No trinket available, no knockback available. Firenze gets an opener with a CC and everything. Artifact weapon onto Zandalari, dropping on a 200k, 100k. Shadow Step kills him. The OP Death Knight is now going to try to see if he can get some revenge for Zandalari, chasing after a rogue out of all the classes. Firenze running way back into their side of the pillar. The OP DK is making his way inside. Everybody is moving out of the way to let him duel. Gets a sap onto the OP DK, forces, I think, a trinket out of the Death Knight. That sap was pretty crazy. Icebound Fortitude going in for full damage. AMS and everything is up. Firenze is hanging in there. No more defenses, no more mobility. Gets hit with a full stun. And the OP DK looked like he kind of committed a lot of abilities to this. Going up against Laser Pew Pew, who's already getting his pets out. Gets a big old grip. The OP DK getting stunned up. I think there was a trinket or something, or maybe the stun was just so heavily DR'd. Laser Pew Pew trying to go for as much damage as they can. The OP DK is out in the open. We do have a Netherward up and a port. Demonic Empower, the OP DK is trying to close in with Laser. Laser takes a port way out, and the OP DK is kind of stuck in the open with all these pets with Demonic Empowerment hitting him. Wraith walking up to Laser, trying to get to him. Needs to use his runic power to heal. Gets stunned way behind the pillar, and Laser staying in a safe spot way away from the OP DK. OP DK dropping under 1 million health. Needs to heal. Another stun as his grip comes in, and down he goes. Now we have Oguk coming in as a warrior. Looks like he's an arms warrior, actually, trying to see if he can best himself against Laser Pew Pew. Gets a stun on him. Laser Pew Pew still running adaptation, but that Stormbolt is only 4 seconds. Does not force it. Does get himself some damage going into Laser. And with a fear on all these pets, dodges Infernal Stun. Continues his damage. Full burst onto Laser, who gets a leap. Does get himself a port. And Oguk needs to go and push into that room. Hand Go Down is coming out. Hand Go Down still going to happen. They're trying to kick whatever spell he can. Oguk's trying to live a little bit. Die, but the sword comes out. Laser trying to go for Thalcast consumption, dropping Oguk low, but oh my god, actually takes out. He takes out Laser, and Wikidu is just not going to let him go anywhere. Gets a bit of heal from Wikidu, stun on him afterwards, trying to get some damage. Maybe he can get a charge into him, just sinking some damage into the Feral. Not a lot he can really do at this point. Getting rooted up. This Feral doesn't want to let him go anywhere at all, and Oguk is just going to bleed literally to death. Maybe he can get one more charge into the Feral, because that's over, buddy. That's it, man. All the bleeds are just going to wear him out. Wikidu takes another one out. Didn't even let him reset. Now Klonks is up next versus the Feral. Klonks hanging out by the pillar, playing Subtlety, a short advantage build. That means less health. And Wicked picks up the eye. Can Klonks go for full damage? Klonks cheap shots him out of cat form, out of Feral, out of bear form. Does force the trinket out of Klonks. Another cheap shot coming up to follow. No Nightblades or anything. Wall coming out of Wicked. Thorns coming out of Wicked. Full damage coming out of Wicked. Gets a blind out of Klonks. And Klonks can go for another kidney. Oh, that kidney was so heavily DR'd. Can Klonks live this? What's he gonna pay? Gets fully dotted up by Wicked who's running behind the pillar. Fully dotted up. Goes back into stealth. Klonks cannot get out of stealth. And Wicked gets the full open onto him. Trinket coming out of Klonks. Trying to survive. Trying to live. No defenses coming out. Still holding on to his evasion. Does force it now after all the dots are up. Trying to live up and stay on Wicked. Is that going to be enough damage to do anything? It does go down. Wicked's wall did get used just now. Survival instincts now. Keeping him up and live and kicking. Just barely alive. Barely around, man. And here I'm going to just go and smash him as much as I can, man. Do what I can. 1 million? What the fuck? What the fuck is that damage? What the fuck is that damage, bro? Hello? Oh, goodness. Oh, God. Okay, that's a Fury Warrior. Okay, we're just both waiting. We're just both waiting. Shibaski's waiting for me. He's gonna go for a stun, 100%. Unless he doesn't have a stun. Does he have a stun? I can't really tell. I know I got a slow on him. That's about it. Oh, God. He tried to get some damage out. Can I hit him with anything? Hold on. Well, I stunned him, so I don't really want to do that for a while. Yeah, it's gonna force shit out of me, isn't it? Oh, God. Look how much damage I could do to this guy, dude. Okay, so I'm gonna get a stun off on him. Yep, that's gonna do it. And I'm gonna get away. Just literally gonna get away. Force that out of him. Artifact weapon. Taking a lot of damage from the guy. Bob comes in. Nothing you can really do about it unless he can move away. Yeah, unless he can move away, man. Hey, I can slow him from far away. Wow, that's slow, dude. That fucking slow. And done, right? That's slow, dude. What the hell is that range on my slow? 30 yards? What the fuck? That's OP. I thought to myself, like, why is it so long? You can just slow. Yeah, you're out of, like, horse. Yeah, you're out of Hand of Freedom. You can just slow him for 70%. Dude, Paladin, I don't know. Maybe Paladins are very immobile if you play them every single day compared to other classes. But, like, the damage... I hit a Pharaoh for 1 million. With... What is it I hit him for? I hit him with a Champion's Verdict. Not even Justica's Vengeance. That's weird. Because normally Justicar does double the damage. That was weird. GG, guys. GG on that one. There was a lot going on.